Hey everyone, Jones here, and welcome back. We're going on a bit of an outing today. Obviously, because we're outdoors. Going to IKEA. Because, you know, new apartment, got a bed, need a bed frame. But nobody said this isn't a lifestyle for me. I do actually go out and live my life like this. Which is what today is supposed to kind of be. It's supposed to sort of be a, I don't know, day in the life, I guess. I really want to do these kind of videos where I do actually go out and you can see myself actually, you know, prove that this is a lifestyle for me. But whatever, baby steps. Let's just hop in and get a bed frame. All right, ready?
Ready.
All right, so we got the bed frame. Awesome. This is my brother. He helped me out.
Hi. It's really bright. How do you feel about profanity in your videos? I'll try my best not to.
Profanity is fucking great.
Okay. It's fucking
I can't see shit behind me.
That's what mirrors are for.
Okay, so I brought my brother along to help me get the bed frame because the boxes are huge, and as you can see, they don't even fit in my car. But yeah, so both of my siblings have seen me out in public before. This I think was like the first time I was really out with my brother. And while we were just kind of walking back to my car, he actually made kind of an interesting observation, which is a point that I've really tried to say in like my earlier videos, but I don't really know how I've come across at that point. Anyways, what were we saying?
So generally when we were walking through IKEA in the parking lot in the store itself, I noticed that you were very passable because most people wouldn't even take a second look, or they wouldn't have to like do the good old whiplash where you see someone and you kind of look again and all that. It was very subtle. Like no one treated him out of the ordinary. No one gave him any dirty looks or anything like that. It was very it's just a normal person, kind of like that. It was nice, not nice, but just cool knowing that, no, he just went out in public, just did his own thing, got his bed frame that he needed. No one really batted an eyelash at it. They just kind of just assumed he was just another person, another woman, and they didn't really think anything else of it.
Okay, yeah, so like I said, this is the first time my brother and I have actually really been out before. Mm-hmm. He keeps referring to me as he.
Sorry.
She.
She. My bad.
No worries. I don't really get upset when people use the wrong pronoun. I know what I am. I'm a guy that dresses as a girl.
I just say dude.
Dude's fine. Dude's gender neutral.
So I don't know what.
It's already recording.
Oh shit. Right.
I always record.
Damn. Didn't even see you press the button.
Okay, so.
See, that would have been a good time to just like rehearse it without me even knowing the camera was on. You done fucked up, Joan. You done fucked. Wait, Joan or Jones?
Jones.
Jones. You done fucked up, Jones. Just
yeah,
like
it's
that. Just like the camera and the keep clear.
It's Joanna, but I go by Jones for short.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think it sounds like really cool and badass.
Okay.
Thanks.
You do you.
Thank you. I wish more people understood that.
What?
I wish more people understood that. Like, you know, everyone else in the family.
Hey, sometimes you're just like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, so like I mentioned in my previous videos, you know, being passable, dressing in a way that would allow me to go out in public and, you know, like be around and interact with other people. And just kind of like, you know, do my thing while I'm out. You know, dressing in a way that would allow me to do that and not get any like awkward looks or anything like that. Like that's kind of my whole goal of being passable. My goal of presenting presenting as closely to a real woman as I possibly can. You know, hence the breast forms, hence the hip pads, hence doing my makeup in a more realistic way, hence the wig that better matches my actual hair color and everything. Like, you know, hence all of that, okay? And so I've always suspected that I've done a pretty decent job, you know, doing so. I've done a pretty decent job of, you know, when I go out, no one really kind of looks at me awkwardly or anything like that.
You know, being a third party kind of looking from the outside in, generally no one really cared. He was very passable to the point where no one really gave a second look or a second glance, where he's walking by and someone kind of like, they do the good old whiplash where you see someone walk by and kind of, look again. Like, no one did that. They just treated her as an equal. No one really cared, pretty much. The cashier dude, he complimented her on her outfit or her makeup. I couldn't remember which order, but it was just a normal interaction. There wasn't anything special. There wasn't anything different or out of the ordinary. It was just two people just making a purchase, pretty much. So that's one thing I did notice, that no one really cared, pretty much. Even when there was families or little kids, no one bothered to point out or stuck fingers out or looked back or broke their neck again. Like, he was just passable woman.
No one breaks her neck trying to look at me.
I'm like, oh shit, who is she? Like, no, it was just a regular interaction with the regular person. Like, no one honestly cared. And that's generally how it should be when you're going out in public.
Yeah, that's exactly what I go for. I go for just not caring. Like, I don't want anyone to, make a big deal out of this. I don't want anyone to freak out or get weirded out by what I do, by this lifestyle of mine. I want to just, go out and be accepted. And there's like some message, I didn't see what it said.
Oh, I'm not even looking.
But that's the entire goal of, when I go out. I just want to go out and do my own thing and be accepted by all these strangers, and not, thought of as some, I don't know, thought of as if I'm doing some sort of like deviant behavior, doing something, societally different from the norm. And that's very much my goal with being passable, because I only present as either 100% male as Josh or 100% female as Jones. I never do anything in between. It's just that's how I've always done it. So, being a woman to the best of my abilities and, passing the way that I do, the way that my brother was able to see, was able to witness. Do you remember the time we went to Toys R Us like a year ago?
Yeah, Toys R Us.
Back when Toys R Us was closing down?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you, Jessica, and your girlfriend were already out there like shopping, and then I showed up like dressed.
Yeah.
And none of you guys, not even your girlfriend, like reacted badly. No one in the store like looked at me weird. And it's just things like that, just being able to do my own thing and get away with it, But yeah, no, I'm really glad that you were able to kind of. I'm really glad you came along with me, because these boxes are insanely heavy. But yeah, I'm really glad you were able to kind of be around me and see just what it is that I do. Like that did make me feel really good. Kind of being with my brother, and being out in public with my brother, and he doesn't care. He's totally you just don't give a shit, right?
You do you, man. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. So I mean, this is very much like the feeling that I want, the feeling that I enjoy. Just
I don't treat her any differently as if she were in Josh mode or Jones mode. It's just another person to me. If you treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. It's that simple.
Thanks. No, I am really glad you have been really cool about this. Like you've
like the first time I saw you or caught you.
Yeah, the first time you caught me. That'll be its own video. But oh god.
For the time I almost slapped you in the face. That was another video probably too.
Yeah.
Totally different context. You guys would understand.
So he was still really new to me, new to the whole Jones thing. So he saw me late at night, thought I was a different person entirely, and almost punched me.
When you're like coming home at 2 or 3 in the morning and you're about to open your front door and someone's coming behind you, like up your stairs, you're gonna tense up. You're gonna kind of be on guard, be like, okay, am I about to run or am I about to fight? And my first instinct is let's drop the gloves, let's do this. And then I realized it was him, and then I was like, okay. And I still didn't care.
Thank you for not punching me.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now I'm really glad that my brother's cool with it, and my sister, and all my friends. I'm so happy and fortunate to have all these people in my life that are so cool about this. But as I've mentioned before, not everyone is that way. So I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna build my bed frame. Then I'm gonna change back and go back to Josh because my parents are gonna come and bring the mattress because we have the bed frame. My parents are gonna bring my mattress over later today, and I have my own apartment. I have my own life, but I still can't present as my female self around my parents because they still are not cool with it, and never will be. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Yeah, I don't know. I hope this is kind of interesting. Just not really a day in the life, just kind of, going out and grabbing a bed frame because I'm still kind of getting my apartment all sussed out. But yeah, no, I totally do want to do some day in the life type videos of me actually in public, actually going about my life and doing things, or just hanging out with my friends, But anyways, I'm just gonna cut it here. Thanks a lot for joining me on this little road trip. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye.
You can't stop.
Okay.